Well, it was, we called it Hollywood OpSec, about how operational security works in Hollywood, but really we kind of went all over the place because the point is that it's not just an issue that Hollywood has to deal with, or operational security within filmmaking or things like that. It really is something that applies to everyone because we're all on the cloud, if you will. We're all, it doesn't matter whether it's Hollywood or whether, as I put it, whether it's a journalist's, story, whether it's a startup founder's idea and vision, whether it's a filmmaker's vision. At the end of the day, we are protecting data, right? We are protecting what is ultimately the things that make the world go round now, from an idea to its implementation. So we kind of were talking about that as a whole and what it means, especially since everything is based on shared, and the importance of identity. I think the perimeter in the past used to be this idea that we were protecting applications and networks, and that's not true. What we protect is identity, because everything is based on identity. Most hacking happens from somebody stealing credentials. And then when somebody steals credentials, the system is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. So how would you know that it's not that person in there? So how important identity is to what we do from the perspective of safety and security. Well, yes. I mean, luckily, most of first, I'll say this. Keep in mind that we are, think of it as if you're in the park. We are using public services, whether it's Gmail or whether it's whatever. These things are in the public. So you can't expect the level of privacy you think you should expect when you're in a public place, okay? But identity is the mechanism that gives you at least the perception of privacy, okay? So what they can do is, utilize whatever is allowed to you, like two-factor authentication, turn on all of these different whatever capabilities you can to better authenticate yourself that it is you. That's from a technical perspective the most important. And the other is to really don't trust anything that you see. Because it's virtual, people tend to think that because something is virtual, it has no physical impact, because the opposite of virtual is physical. But that's not true at all. In fact, the virtual has more of an impact on our lives, physical lives, than the physical sometimes does today. So don't trust anything you see on a computer. Validate it. Question it. Okay? Question, is that my cousin who just emailed me? Is that, the great majority of what's happening today has to do with just fooling people. It's not some exotic technical flaw that the hackers are using. It's really a matter of using psychology against you. We are the weakest link, and in fact, I know that you're into AI too. AI is learning to weaponize that weakness even better. So question everything.